Hello friends, and welcome to the beautiful desert. I am so pleased and excited to share that Sonoran Bling headquarters has been recognized by the International Hummingbird Society as a certified hummingbird haven. And what this means is I provide food, water, and shade in a chemical-free environment year-round to those hummingbirds. So this video is all about the most important source, the food. Hummingbirds consume half their weight in food on a daily basis. And this is because of their high metabolism rate. They constantly need to keep that food source coming. And did you know that hummingbirds actually prefer natural nectar from the shrubs and bushes all around our gardens and neighborhoods? So come along with me and we'll go over the best drought-tolerant plants that you need for your garden in these harsh desert climates. Let's start our countdown of drought-tolerant plants that are pollinator-friendly with this red cluster bottle brush tree. This tree is my favorite and I highlight it often in many of my videos. The mature height can be about 8 to 10 feet. The tree loves full sun, blooms twice a year, in the spring and in the summer. Beautiful cylindrical bottle brush flowers that attract all pollinators. Next on the list is bells of fire, or Tacoma. These are native plants to Arizona and the Southwest. The trumpet-style flowers attract pollinators and are a popular choice in gardens. These shrubs are drought-tolerant and actually love the heat. They do get easily damaged by frost, but comes back quickly in the spring. We've had some cold mornings, and so the Tacoma, the bells of fire, it did get a little susceptible to frost. So some of the leaves are damaged there, but this plant is hardy enough. The green will start to come back in the springtime. So with the frost, it is a good idea to cover the plant. Or if you're like me, if there's just a little bit of frost damage, that's all right. It'll come back. These shrubs prefer full sun and they grow very fast. They can grow up to 4 feet tall and about 4 feet wide. They bloom spring to summer, and the soil, it's not picky on the soil. One thing to note is it can cause GI upset in dogs, but is not toxic. Next on the list are lantanas. These are a must-have for creating a haven for pollinators. These hardy plants come in a variety of colors, love the full sun, and actually love the heat. Lantanas are susceptible to frost. The lantanas do have a few negatives. They are invasive. The foliage and the berries are toxic to dogs, cats, horses, so be very, very careful. Next, let's move on to one of my favorites, the Mexican honeysuckle. The Mexican honeysuckle can tolerate full sun. However, it does prefer partial sun. These shrubs are fast growing, and as they grow, they do like to have the support of a trellis. They bloom spring to fall. A great thing about the Mexican honeysuckle is that it is not toxic to dogs. I can personally testify to this. I have a young pup tear these branches off. Thankfully, there's been no reaction. Next, we'll take a look at the versatile firecracker bush. This semi-evergreen plant has bright scarlet tubular flowers that are perfect for all pollinators. The firecracker bush is so versatile. It does well on a trellis, a container, as a border, and even in hanging baskets. It does well in full sun, partial sun, filtered sun, or partial shade. Something important to note about the firecracker bush is that it is considered toxic to dogs, so best to keep it away from the furry friends and leave it for the hummingbirds and butterflies. Let's take a look at some surprising plants that are considered to attract pollinators. The aloe vera is known for its anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, but aloe vera can also help with our pollinating gardens. The bright, vibrant, yellow, tubular flowers that bloom once a year attract bees, butterflies, and our hummingbirds. The aloe vera needs a minimum of 6 hours of sun, and it can tolerate full sun and partial sun. I've shown some of my favorite drought-tolerant plants for my hummingbird haven, so I thought I'd take you to a local nursery and give some examples of what you can look for to create your own pollinator-friendly garden that tolerates these harsh desert climates. Of course, checking out your local nursery is always best. But for this video, for an example, we're going to check out one of the big box stores in their garden center. So come along with me and let's go check it out. So right away in the garden section, I spot the bottle brush tree. And here's another look at the blossoms. Here's our popular lantanas, and look at all the bright and vibrant color choices. Remember, these are considered toxic to animals, so be careful where you're planting and watch your pets around them, especially if you have a plant-destroying pup like me. A Texas firebush. These bushes are excellent for pollinators. I've actually been meaning to get one. Ooh, take a look over here. They even have a red yucca. The one in my yard is not blooming, so I'm glad I at least have a picture. Here's an example of a yellow yucca around my neighborhood. These drought-tolerant plants are excellent for pollinators. I appreciate everybody watching, and please like, subscribe, and share this video. And until next time, friends, thanks for watching.